This is Rajasthan. NDA 23,
good news for
India
India
2.
Alliance.
So good news for India Alliance. There, खाता खुल गया. मनस्वी, खाता खुल गया.
I think the story with the Congress, the hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the story with the Congress is the same old problem. Wherever they loses once, the momentum is not coming back. They don't fight to win back again. There's no comeback story happening. Since last 10 years, what we have consistently seen is that once Congress loses, be it at the assembly level or at the Lok Sabha level, the leaders don't aim to come back. They don't see to counter the local leadership, regional leadership, or at the national level challenge the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's uh, uh, the Lok Sabha election. That is not happening. So they don't find the people to fight the election. Also, this ultimate when there is a juggernaut of BJP, that there is a momentum to continuously win. Even when they lose, they come second in an election. The Karyakartas don't move away from the momentum of consolidating the vote. They continuously be there. So somehow एकदम से ना वो heartfelt the depressed kind of atmosphere comes in Congress, and there is no comeback which is happening. So that's a real big problem for Congress, and this I think this election would be a further reduction of the vote bank of the Congress. So eventually where Congress is going, this is an entire sense of gloominess, sense of depression. Then as per your opinion polls, the idea what comes to my mind is, why do Congress even want to fight an election when they are not even opening up a seat anywhere? So this is going to be a futile exercise for them if they don't create leadership. There is no grassroots leaders which are coming up, and once they create leaders, once they become mature enough to lead something, they're anyway transferred to BJP. So it's an open platform for BJP. So what has Congress become? So the idea what comes to my mind as Congress is, it's a great incubator to create leaders and give it to BJP. So once the incubator matures a leader, it is transferred to BJP. So the vote bank of Congress with the leaders they create, they can't retain it. The big wigs which they made in the past 50 years are going to BJP as an easy platter. Be it you can blame the ED, the CBI, but it is not a united front which Congress as a unit is fighting. There would not have been any India alliance if Congress would have fought better. If Congress would have been united, it would have been a different story altogether. There is some kind of no rhythm in Congress. There is some kind of no understanding क्या करना है. Everyone is doing कि मतलब रोज उठते हैं, what they have to. There is no to-do list that today we want to do this. This is what we want to achieve. So if BJP fails, then there is an opportunity for Congress to rise. They are depending upon BJP to fail.
It is a
They are
classic
not
case of,
creating
you're
their
waiting, vultures are waiting for animal to die so that they can have a feast.
But Mr. Jha, there is also one thing. I think it's going to be the first election where the Gandhis will not be in Raebareli and Amethi. TV9 network, we have broken the news. And the news is that Priyanka is not fighting from Raebareli and Rahul Gandhi is not going back to Amethi. It's going to be path-breaking that after 52, you don't have a single Gandhi. And it's our network that has broken the news in Uttar Pradesh. I mean, so what a signal it's going to send?
Symbolically, look, what the survey is clearly showing until now, which generally surveys do, the general tendency. And what's the general tendency here? The BJP is sweeping, the Congress is getting decimated. That was the picture in 2014. That was the picture in 2019. And especially in those 180 to 200 seats where Congress faces the BJP directly, which is Rajasthan being one of those states, and in Chhattisgarh being the other state, there it's a clear BJP sweeps the entire state. And this is the picture in the past. Now, what you pointed out, that the fact that Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka are not contesting the Gandhi bastions, if you want to point out, is a symbolic defeat before the election has taken place, which means the Congress doesn't have the confidence to put them in these two seats, which is again a major blow, according to me, for the Congress. Now, where I am a little surprised, in Rajasthan, when you showed 2 seats to the Congress, I was under the impression earlier that Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot, these 2 guys were supposed to contest from Dausa and Sardarpur. And I thought first, maybe at that moment when the survey was done, they thought of that. But recently, they have decided that the senior leaders won't contest. So I have a feeling NDA is going to get 25 out of 25 in Rajasthan, like last election or the last two elections, because this is clearly India Alliance gaining because of Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot. Because, obviously in Sadarpur and in Dausa, these two are major players.
Mr. Jha, this election is also about how reimagination is not happening. I don't want to delve into history too often, but people reimagine themselves in their parties. There's something called New Labour which happened. There is something which the world in the post-woke America is debating, radical centrism. Neither left nor right. Parties, they make a comeback, but if you look at Akhilesh Yadav, the reimagining of Samajwadi Party has not taken place. If you even look at BRS, BRS is in a decline and people are not paying attention to it. Their leaders are leaving BRS and joining Congress and Bharatiya Janata Party in horde. It's Telangana is one state which can become a straight fight between Congress and Bharatiya Janata Party in future. It's really not a joke.